This year, an Indian star is born. The star is Fiji Indian TV, featuring a live web TV show covering news, current affairs, sports, Bollywood gupshup, Kaunchi Pakaya, Aao Chat Kare, FITV Talent Time, live coverage and more. Join us with your host Param Sivan. Fiji Indian TV, providing entertainment for the Fiji Indians around the globe. Every Sunday from 1 p.m. www.fijiindiantv.com. Be there.
Fiji Indian TV, jaga jaga mashhoor. Fiji Indian TV, सबके दिलों में है खूब. बातें अलग है, स्टोरी अलग है, अपना है ये दस्तूर. दिखाओ सबको, हंसाओ सबको, एंटरटेनमेंट से भरपूर. फीजी इंडियन टीवी, फीजी लोगों में मशहूर. फीजी इंडियन टीवी.
And here comes your host, Param Sivan.
Oh, welcome to Fiji Indian TV, and today Fiji Indian TV episode number
28.
28. Yes, episode number 28, and welcome to Fiji Indian TV. We had the delays on because last time we rehearsal kar rahe the. Episode number 28, ladies and gentlemen, this is Fiji Indian TV once again. एक पावरफुल प्रोग्राम आज हम लेकर उपस्थित हुए हैं. जीत है.
Yeah, a very powerful program and a lot of things happening. A lot of things happens, isn't it?
Yes, and आगे बढ़ने से पहले हम उधर चलते हैं अपने दूसरे साथी को. आज सूट बूट में राया कन्हैया.
अनिल कुमार का आपका प्यार भरा नमस्कार. Welcome and सत श्री अकाल. We've had a very busy week. Sydney is very warm today, 18 degrees, very sunny. धूप बहुत निकली है, and we have a power-packed program for all our listeners.
Oh, wonderful.
And viewers.
Yes. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, याद रखिएगा इस प्रोग्राम को आप देख रहे हैं Facebook इन प्ले में, और साथ साथ में डिलेट कास्ट आज देखेंगे आप. This side. Subscribe onto YouTube button, please.
On the left.
And यदि आप सब्सक्राइब करते हैं न्यू सब्सक्रिप्शन से Fiji Indian TV, और हमारे जो पेज है उसको भी लाइक कीजिएगा, Fiji Indian TV पेज, ताकि हम अपनी प्रमोशन अच्छी तरह से कर सके. तो बहुत सारे प्रोग्राम आज हमारे पास है आपको देने के लिए, जैसे कि मैंने फेसबुक में पोस्ट किया है. बहुत सारे इन्फॉर्मेशन हमारे पास है. लोकल क्या हो रहा है, ओवरसीज में क्या हो रही है, उसके बारे में तमाम जानकारी. और विल लीव द पॉलिटिक्स टू द लास्ट एज ऑलवेज.
National and international news.
ओके, लेट्स गेट अहेड एंड प्रोग्राम का आगाज करते हैं. वेलकम एवरीबॉडी.
ख्वाब है तू, नींद हूँ मैं, दोनों मिले रात बने, रोज यही मांगू दुआ, तेरी मेरी बात बने, बात बने. एक दिन कभी जो खुद को तराशे, तेरी नजर से तू जरा, हाय रे आंखों से तेरी क्या क्या छुपा है, तुझको दिखाऊं मैं जरा, हाय रे एक अनकही सी दास्तां कहने लगेगा ना, सुभान अल्लाह जो रहा है पहली दफा है, वल्लाह ऐसा हुआ, सुभान अल्लाह जो रहा है पहली दफा है, वल्लाह ऐसा हुआ. बातें चुन लेना, उनकी डोरी से तारीफें बुन लेना।
कल ही थी जो आज लगती हूँ, तारीफ मेरी है खामखा, तोहफा है तेरा मेरी अदा।
मैं रंग शरबतों का, तू मीठे घाट का पानी। मैं रंग शरबतों का, तू मीठे घाट का पानी। मुझे खुद में घोल दे तो मेरे यार बात बन जानी। रंग शरबतों का, तू मीठे घाट का पानी। मैं रंग शरबतों का, तू मीठे घाट का पानी। मुझे खुद में घोल दे तो मेरे यार बात बन जानी। रंग शरबतों का, तू मीठे घाट का पानी। मैं रंग शरबतों का, तू मीठे घाट का पानी।
हो यार तुझे प्यार की बतियाँ क्या समझावा, जाग के रतियाँ रोज बितावा, इससे आगे अब मैं क्या कहूँ। हो यार तुझे बोलती अखियाँ सदके जावा, मांग ले पखियाँ आज दुआवा, इससे आगे अब मैं क्या कहूँ।
मैंने तो धीरे से नींदों के धागे से बांधा है ख्वाबों को तेरे। मैं ना जहाँ जाऊँ ना आसमां जाऊँ, आजा हिस्से में तू मेरे। तू ढंग चाहतों का, मैं जैसे कोई नादानी। तू ढंग चाहतों का, मैं जैसे कोई नादानी। मुझे खुद से जोड़ ले तो मेरे यार बात बन जानी। रंग शरबतों का, तू मीठे घाट का पानी। मैं रंग शरबतों का, तू मीठे घाट का पानी। एक अनकही सी दास्तां दास्तां कहने लगेगा आईना। सुभान अल्लाह जो हो रहा है, पहली दफा है भला ऐसा हुआ। सुभान अल्लाह जो हो रहा है, पहली दफा है भला ऐसा हुआ। सुभान अल्लाह जो हो रहा है, पहली दफा है भला ऐसा हुआ।
Yes, wonderful. Welcome back. What a wonderful song by Avish Sharma.
Avish Sharma.
Yes, I noticed both the tabla play and dholak play were labdiya.
Yeah, left-handed.
Left-handed.
Yeah.
Left-handed, yes.
Talented people, huh? Left-handed.
Very talented people usually.
आपको मालूम है दोनों यहाँ बैठे दोनों लेफ्ट हैंड
Both, I know that. That's why you need a left-hand guitar. You're struggling with the right hand.
and he's left-handed too. So हम लोगों का हाथ है जो कभी यहाँ पे इस
We
पे
never touch it.
never collide.
और मैं बीच में हूँ right-handed.
Well, it has been a wonderful week, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of things has been happening around Sydney, around the globe. और ख़ास तौर पर यहाँ सिडनी में बहुत चहल पहल हो रही है. यदि आपके देश में कोई चहल पहल हो रही है तो हमें आप ज़रूर खबर करें. हमारा फ़ोन नंबर तो हम दे सकते हैं, SMS कर सकते हैं, वो भी डिटेल्स आप ले सकते हैं. लेकिन फेसबुक में जाइए और कुछ आप टिप्पणी करना चाहते हैं तो वहाँ पे आप डायल कर सकते हैं, मैसेज दे सकते हैं. वेल, आप लोगों का वीक कैसा रहा? सबसे पहले मैं ये पूछना चाहता हूँ कि हाउ हैव यू गाइस बीन?
This was a very busy week for me, both at work. और जैसे आप ये जानते हैं शो बिजनेस में फिजी का जो लीडर है फिजी फर्स्ट का फ्रैंक बानीमरामा वो आए थे बहुत व्यस्त था कल जाएंगे
probably
and you have some news for us. You were there.
Yes,
we spoke with him and you were live. FITV was live. फिर कल रात को बहुत ही जबरदस्त stage show हुआ.
How come you guys don't look tired?
Roughy night.
You guys don't look tired. आपके आँख के नीचे वो जो बैग होता है ना जैसे मेरा है वो आप लोगों का नहीं है.
थोड़ा चौक है आज हम लोग. Because you probably had less sleep than us with the camera everywhere.
Yeah. But you.
No, I'm tired. I mean, I know, I feel tired.
लेकिन 8-7 घंटा तो सोए होंगे ना आप लोग ने.
5.
5, yeah.
That's usually enough. We'll catch up tonight.
-1 घंटा for the coffee.
ठीक है. So Roughy Night was a very full house show. Very good program. We both performed there and we enjoyed ourselves.
Wonderful.
Maybe because we were happy and we had a lot of endorphins running through our body, so that's why you're fresh.
Okay, let's get ahead and let's see what shows are coming ahead in Sydney.
Yeah.
And बहुत सारे shows हो रहे हैं, forthcoming shows, and उसके बारे में कुछ जानकारी आपको हम देंगे. लेकिन ladies and gentlemen, आपको ये बता दें कि ये show तो नहीं है, लेकिन he's selling his Bollywood mix.
It's a CD, yeah.
And you can buy online.
Yeah, बिल्कुल $10 है इसका दाम और रवीश शर्मा इसका नाम है.
Ravi Shankar is selling online. ravishankar.com. आप जाकर details ले सकते हैं. He's a local from Fiji. He plays all sorts of instrument plus his daughter in the picture here. वो गाती है, वो भी गाना गाती है. तो
please purchase and support our local artists.
Yes, $10 US dollars मेरे हिसाब से. Or Canadian probably. Yeah, he's in the US.
Yeah, California में.
And don't forget to mix जो तौर से Facebook में इनकी publicity हो रही है. He's been active over there. तो आप support करना चाहते हैं. Local cost is $229, correct?
Yes,
that's right. This is Australian price that is evident on the screen.
And if you buy that, you can watch us. कब तक आप हम लोगों को उसमें देखेंगे? I don't know. लेकिन as long as they allow us, we're there. And this is what you need to buy. इसके अलावा आप बहुत सारे channels भी देख सकते हैं. And plus the Three Musketeers. We're bringing you this live coverage every Sunday, plus it's expanding, and plus we've got some few things lined up in due course. The mobile phone singing competition has been scratched.
Yep.
But we have our live show coming up.
Yep.
उसके बारे में आप टिप्पणी करेंगे बाद में.
Yes, and Heaven Sydney is a concert which is happening, guys. इसका तारीख है 22nd of November. And last week, last episode में we had Alankar.
And we actually had yesterday Dinesh and I think Bobby performed in.
Yes, they both did.
They did in Roughy Night.
And they will be performing here.
Yesterday they were there. Guest artist here. So they were there.
They will be part of the show.
Oh, good. And Fiji Social Day and Night. This is vegetarian, non-vegetarian 20th of September. And that is happening in Springvale.
Victoria.
में है. और of course, your friend, I think this
Chandrika?
Our friend.
Chandrika,
he was there last night promoting his show.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Not a show, it's actually a fundraising for charity.
Okay, that's good. And ladies and gentlemen, please, support for the good cause. And tickets are $20 per adult, and it's happening on Saturday, 13th of September.
We know this hall, it's in St. Mary's.
There's another
Memorial
concert. I think there's another concert happening on there as well. So keep tuned for those dates. 13th of September, locally happening in Sydney. Sanatan Convention.
Yeah, 2014, 4th to 6th of October. And this is basically previously promoted Sanatan World Cup. So मेरे ख्याल से कहाँ पर हो रहा है ये?
Campbelltown
Okay.
Club. And इसके बारे में details आप screen pause करके इसको details ले सकते हैं. If you live locally, या तो फिर हर week हम यहाँ से आपको details देते रहेंगे. That's the team there. They're looking for some volunteers, yes, volunteers, sponsors, etc. So please support. It's a good cause. And VMS Vakta Mandir is 6th of December, and it's happening on Saturday. Sydney's local talent with Sydney's famous orchestra SARS.
The Shera.
Yes. Screens पर details है अधिक जानकारी के लिए. And that has been all, guys. And forthcoming shows के बारे में जब बात होती है तो this week we had too many shows. बहुत सारे shows हुए हैं. और उसमें से Friday night it started off with this one, which was a Fiji Cup launch.
Fiji Cup launch, yeah.
Yeah, and that was on Friday at the same centre where Roughy Night happened, Mohammed Roughy Night. And that's the chief there on the stage.
That's Nick?
Yes, that's Nick. He's the president, I believe. And that's, they had a handsome crowd, I believe. Doc, did you hear about that?
I was not able to attend because
Lovely
I
shot
had another
of
function.
the hall. Very lovely shot of
But
the
I
hall.
did hear it was a very good turnout and
The little girls over there dancing. And
good performance.
Right,
Yeah.
And there was a live band as well. And of course, wherever you go these days in Indian functions, you'll see these guys
Yeah.
performing hula.
These are
Hula.
Tahitians.
Tahitians, eh?
No, yesterday we had
We had the
island dance
Tahitians,
yesterday.
yes.
Yeah.
Ah, okay,
yes.
so, okay.
Doing a tamure.
And that's Nick there himself, Mr. Mobile.
Mr. Mobile.
Executive. And that's the launch of Fiji Cup on Friday, supported by Dumex Television. Handsome crowd once again, the setting of the table and style. So that was on Friday, and of course, Ruffy night happened. बहुत सारे photos तो मुझे नहीं मिले हैं, but people are posting some photos on Facebook, and I will endeavor to get some. I've got some big behind the stage videos, and I have to promise, I have to warn you from the beginning that these videos are not
Edited.
Censored.
no, it's not edited,
Edited.
it's not censored, but ये क्या है कि धुन धक्कड़ में जो होता है, when you're touching people are,
Yeah.
hitting your shoulder,
shaky हो जाता है.
थोड़ा सा shaky है, but
Right.
the information is there.
Yeah, because you're
The-
filming live.
Yes,
Yeah.
and the most important thing is the information is there. So we'll be giving that. You'll see some of your Sydney lovers, not lovers, beg your pardon, Sydney,
Music
singers,
lovers.
Singers, yeah.
Music
Definitely.
lovers, yeah, entertainment lovers.
a handful amount of crowd. Now, before I proceed, you two on the show, I came very late on the show.
Because you had another assignment.
I had a lot of assignment yesterday to conclude. But तुम लोग हमें ये बताइएगा कि आप लोग गाना तो गाए कल, लेकिन what was the report like? Because you guys have to report and you have to score. Without being so politically correct, I
I
know
was
you
about to
guys-
say that because we were part of the show,
No,
right?
you're part of the show, but
yeah.
think out of the circle.
Yeah, out of the circle. Yeah.
It's much better if you think out of the circle and be honest.
Overall show.
चाहे promoter गुस्सा हो जाए,
Overall show 7.5.
seven. Okay, seven.
My
overall show.
Yeah,
seven.
my performance was probably 7, so 7.5.
ना बड़ा rating कर लिया अपने आप के.
half point less than the overall.
बाप
Yeah.
रे
No,
बाप.
his performance was
Yeah,
absolutely.
the reason was the
jazz.
sound was good and
Sound was very good.
my asthma was under control, so I was feeling good
You're feeling good.
because the weather is warming up. From now on, I'll be feeling very good on stage.
Yeah.
He was-
Winter months are very bad for me because anyone who suffers from a bit of asthma, we have airways problem, breathing का difficulty हो जाता है ना.
लेडीज जी मैं आपको बता दें कि मोहम्मद रफ़ी जो कॉन्सर्ट है हम इसके बारे में बात कर रहे हैं happens in Sydney and tremendous amount of people go and watch this concert.
Yes.
That's why we are talking about it because every year everybody gets together.
It's a big
to
big
watch
show.
It's a very big event.
And this one was special, Paramji.
Mm,
This
mm.
was the 20th
20th
anniversary,
yeah.
and Kishore Chetty, who is the main artist and who started the carnival in 1995, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 1995. I mean, it was overall a very good show. I mean, I'll rate it at 8.
Yes.
And
The
I'll
show,
shoot-
the overall show.
the overall show was
Yeah.
nice. I mean,
It's
it was very nice. I mean, I'll give credits to a couple of people. The music was very good, as Vishwa and I
Our sound
did.
engineer, top.
Sound, Yunus
Yunus
did
bhai.
a very good sound. Abdul was outstanding. I mean,
Stole
most
the show.
people stole the show, stole the limelight of the show. I mean, basically
By the
everybody
way, जो
wanted.
लोग अब्दुल को नहीं जानते will send a little, show a little video today.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
very
he
nice of you.
performed well. Yes.
Dual
keep going.
singer, good dancer, and he came out and interacted with the crowd.
And
they loved it.
And all
And
the
I think-
singers, I think, did very well.
Yes,
I mean, they
and I think
presented-
next year, if Abdul comes,
Yeah,
people are really. He's a performer.
he's a performer.
He was the performer.
Yeah, it was overall a good show. I mean, as show goes on, there were a few hiccups, but overall it wasn't bad at all.
And we had a good variety of singers who started this, including Pushpaji.
Yeah, Pushpaji
She's
was
our
there.
melody queen, Pushpa Jagdish.
Yeah, Mintu was there as well. He performed 2 numbers.
I saw a lot of singers got together. I believe they all performed on the stage.
Yeah, they were
Towards the
nice.
end, there was a bit of a medley and Ye Dosti.
Yeah,
So overall, the show was good. You rated 8,
eight.
and you rated 7.5. Now shows में pros and cons तो होती है, लेकिन हमें आप लोग pro बता दिए, लेकिन cons के बारे में
कौन
बताइए.
ये
What
है
happened?
कि मेरे ख्याल से काफ़ी गाना जो सिंगर्स ने बहुत व्यस्त थे और बहुत कठिन परिश्रम करके रिहर्सल किए, जब गाना कट जाता है बिकॉज ऑफ टाइम कंस्ट्रेंट, वो बहुत निराश हो जाते हैं.
How many songs did you have?
Overall, Param, I mean, I think all the overall songs, there was about 52 songs, all 52
बहुत
songs.
सारे गाने हैं.
The only negative thing about this show was that there were too many singers, basically.
Yes.
That was the
There's
only
time
thing.
constraint.
Time constraint, and
Yeah.
there was
Started a bit
because-
late, 7:40 I take it.
Yeah, I mean, normally such a big show, and it was good to see. I would have liked to see the original singers of Rafi Night, like Kishorji is there, so that's fine. I would like to see Rakesh Maharaj. I mean, he did come on stage, but at a very
Late stage.
later part of the program. I mean, I would have liked to hear a couple of numbers from him because he was part of the Rafi Night
The original.
initial group. It was good to see Suki playing the thing.
His dhol.
His dhol there, and because he was originally involved with Rafi Night for a long time as well. So
This was in the Sarasvani days.
Sarasvani days, yes.
Yes. And of course, our MC from the land of the long white cloud from New Zealand, he handled the show pretty good.
He was very good. I mean,
Very
yes, yeah. As I said, the limelight of the show is actually done by the master of ceremonies, which is MC. I mean, if he's got to run the show, if he runs the show well, then the show is a success. It all depends on them as well. Yeah, it was a good show.
Too many songs, and some people were disappointed because of the extreme number.
Yeah.
But that's how it goes.
Yeah.
How was the pace of the show? क्योंकि क्या होता है कि show को एक pace होना चाहिए. People have paid so much ticket to come and watch a show. Pace ये होता है कि जिस स्तर पर वो चल रही है.
जो दौर है.
हाँ. What was the pace of it?
The pace
People
was,
will look bored, or
no.
people are sitting
They're
down.
pretty excited. They
But you
stayed till
guys
that.
on the backstage, so you probably wouldn't see much, no?
No, because see, I was always interacting front and back. So what I was doing is the show, I mean, every time, I mean, as you know, Rafi songs are mostly old numbers. There's only
Evergreen
few
numbers.
evergreen numbers, and there were fast numbers, there were slow numbers. So the program was set up in such a way that the slow numbers were inserted in betweens, and then Abdul came on the stage when it was dying out a little bit. Then we,
Did he sing any new songs?
yes, there was a new song.
Okay.
I
Missed the fun then.
Yeah, there was a new song which he did, and there's only one song he did basically.
Well, by the time I walked in, there was still a lot of people there, handsome
Yeah,
amount of
80%
crowd,
of people
and
were
I
still
couldn't
there.
walk amongst the people because they were all shouldering me. And of course they said, "Oh, tum der se aaya, der se aaya, der se aaya." They were all talking in front of the camera. So most of the footage that I shot, I can't use it because all they're saying, "Hello Param, hello Param, hello Param." So
You're behind the camera.
So it's very difficult to use those, when they see the camera, and most of them were थोड़ा सा tipsy भी थे कुछ लोग. And I got some videos, but क्या करूँ, shoulder के बाद.
You're behind the camera. Normally you are in front of the camera on the stage emceeing. So
Well, it's good
bit
to
of a
see.
change
It's
this year.
good to see. It's good to see. When I walked in, there was a lot of people still over there, and a lot of people cheering. When Abdul came, he sang the song. I came towards the last. आजकल तेरे मेरे प्यार के सपने जो.
Yeah.
I think I came
Sure.
towards then, and I had to leave Frank B to by himself with this all the other entourage at Canterbury, and came over.
How
But
was
there's a big
that
story.
function?
That's a big story. We will, as I said,
Cover that.
Politics will-
Actually, no, we'll just show some photos quickly of his visit here in Sydney. And that started off from the Muslim, Green Valley Mosque.
Mosque, yeah.
But this picture is taken, which is in the SSDS Mandir.
That's with his
And-
missus there
Yes.
before. Previous, huh?
Yes, that was his missus. And this is the organizing team of the yesterday's function, which was held. And this is yesterday's function last night with all the dancing and, This is the Green Valley Masjid here in Sydney.
Sydney, yeah.
And where he appeared and gave a speech as well. That's him there. And,
That's Afroz, isn't it?
That is Afroz over
yeah.
there trying to
Yeah.
interview him. And I think he got lucky there. And Frank himself is a very good, guy. That's again from last night's show. A lot of dancing happening. उसके बारे में कुछ videos हैं हमारे पास, वो दिखाएंगे. So that was Frank's, that is still Frank's visit, and उसके बारे में कुछ videos, कुछ जानकारी towards the end of the program हम देंगे. लेकिन आइए गीत की ओर हम बढ़ते हैं. ये हम सुनते हैं, थोड़ा सा लंबा गाना है, और गीत सुनेंगे, फिर उसके बारे में हम ये तय करेंगे कौन सा ताल में है, दादरा में है या दीपचंदी में है या कौन चंदी में है.
बुजुर्गों ने फरमाया कि पैरों पे अपने खड़े हो के दिखलाओ, फिर ये जमाना तुम्हारा है। जमाने के सुरताल के साथ चलते चले जाओ, फिर हर तराना तुम्हारा, फसाना तुम्हारा है। अरे तो लो भैया हम अपने पैरों के ऊपर खड़े हो गए और मिला ली है ताल, दबा लेगा दांतों तले उंगलियां लियां, ये जहां देख कर अपनी चाल। खूब खूब आभार। के पग घुंघरू के पग घुंघरू बांध मीरा नाची थी। के पग घुंघरू बांध मीरा नाची थी और हम नाचे बिन घुंघरू के पग घुंघरू बांध मीरा नाची थी। वो तीर भला किस काम का है जो तीर निशाने से चूके रे, के पग घुंघरू घुंघरू बांध मीरा नाची थी, पग घुंघरू बांध मीरा नाची थी हाँ, के पग घुंघरू बांध मीरा नाची थी। सा 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 ग ग रे रे सा नि 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 सा 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 ग ग रे रे सा नि 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 सा 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 ग ग ग प प म म ग रे 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 ग ग ग प नि सा म प नि रे 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 ग रे ग रे ग रे ग रे ग प प प प प म ग रे सा नि सा प सा नि सा 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 सा प प म ग म ग रे ग रे सा रे सा नि सा ग रे ग रे ग रे म ग म प म ग रे सा नि सा प सा प म ग रे सा नि सा प सा प म ग रे सा नि सा प सा। आप अंदर से कुछ और बाहर से कुछ और नजर आते हैं, बाखुदा शक्ल से तो चोर नजर आते हैं। उम्र गुजरी है सारी चोरी में, सारे सुख चैन बंद जुर्म की तिजोरी में। आपका तो लगता है बस यही सपना, राम राम जपना पराया माल। बोलो रे, आपका तो लगता है बस यही सपना, राम राम जपना पराया माल। वतन का खाया नमक तो नमक हलाल बनो, फर्ज ईमान की यहाँ मिसाल बनो। पराया धन पराई नार पे नजर जरूर डालो, बुरी आदत है ये आदत मगर बदल डालो, क्योंकि ये आदत तो वो आग है जो एक दिन अपना घर फूके 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 रे, के पग घुंघरू घुंघरू बांध मीरा नाची, घुंघरू बांध मीरा नाची थी हाँ। के पग घुंघरू बांध मीरा नाची थी। मौसम इश्क में मचले हुए अरमान है हम, दिल को लगता है कि दो जिस्म एक जान है हम, ऐसा लगता है तो लगने में कुछ बुराई नहीं, दिल ये कहता है आप अपनी है पराई नहीं, संगे मरमर की हाय कोई मूरत हो तुम, बड़ी दिलकश बड़ी खूबसूरत हो तुम, दिल दिल से मिलने का कोई मुहूर्त हो, प्यासे दिलों की जरूरत हो तुम, दिल चीर के दिखला दूं मैं दिल में यही सूरत हंसी, क्या आपको लगता नहीं हम हैं मिले पहले कहीं। अजी सुनिए तो क्या उम्र है क्या तेज है क्या साथ है क्या नाम है, अरे छोड़िए इन बातों से हमको भला क्या काम है। अजी सुनिए तो हम आप मिले तो फिर हो शुरू अफसाने लैला मजनू के पग घुंघरू, पग घुंघरू बांध मीरा नाची थी, पग घुंघरू बांध मीरा नाची थी हाँ, के पग घुंघरू बांध मीरा नाची थी, और हम नाचे बिन घुंघरू के पग घुंघरू बांध मीरा नाची थी। या पग घुंघरू बांध मीरा नाची थी, या टू मोर टाइम, पग घुंघरू बांध मीरा नाची थी, या वन मोर टाइम, पग घुंघरू बांध मीरा नाची थी।
सर बताइए कौन सी ताल?
वो 8 बीट था ना,
सुर ताल।
हाँ 8 बीट था, फॉर्म ऑफ केरवा। एक बीच में शायद 3 ताल भी मारा होगा।
हाँ
16 बीट है जहाँ
मारा
वो
होगा, आप आज कैसे डाउट हो गया?
वो जो सरगम बजाता है ना, वो धा दिन दिन ना बजता है वहाँ पर, लेकिन वो तो बेसिकली फास्ट। आर.डी. बर्मन म्यूजिक ओरिजिनल?
नहीं, लक्ष्मीकांत खुदा ना, खुदा नहीं, शराबी, नमक वंडरफुल फिल्म।
तो जब फास्ट कहरवा बजता है तो बीच में छोड़ देते हैं ना। कहरवा का बेसिक बोलिए धागे ना तीना के दिन ना, तो जोर बजता है तो बोले धा।
हमें फेसबुक में जो लोग मैसेज कर रहे हैं,
तना के दिन धा, तना के दिन धा, तना के दिन धा, तो हम फास्ट बजाते थे। बजाएंगे एक दिन अभी, when we have the time, we'll do a lesson on it।
टेबल भी नहीं रेडी
बने अभी,
वो बने
लकड़ी काटे, पेड़ काटे अभी, मोगनी, फीजी वाला मोगनी।
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Fiji Indian TV। ये पहली बार आप जुड़े, आपको वेलकम करना चाहते हैं इस फैमिली में। Fiji Indian TV आपके लिए हम प्रसारित करते हैं, और सब्सक्राइब कीजिएगा प्लीज।
Other way?
Must get the right hand because I'm left-handed.
Yeah, yeah.
Subscribe लेफ्ट बटन है एंड आप YouTube में डिलेट कास्ट देख सकते हैं. लाइव आप एवरी संडे यहाँ पर देख सकते हैं 1 PM स्टार्ट ऑस्ट्रेलियन टाइम. और जैसे कि मैंने पहले फरमाया कि कल रात कॉन्सर्ट आप लोग वहाँ पर 8 and 7.5 रेटिंग. थोड़े से कुछ वीडियोस हम आपको वार्न करते हैं ऑडियंस. गाली तो नहीं सुनाई देना चाहिए इसमें. आई डोंट थिंक दिस इज गाली.
Yeah.
So first of all, we would like to say happy birthday to Mr. Faisal.
Yeah,
who was,
Faisal's birthday.
He actually opened the show yesterday, first song,
It was somebody else's birthday
and
yesterday.
we wished him a well Janamdin.
It was somebody else's birthday. I couldn't remember. थोड़ा सा हम झलक दिखाते हैं आपको कि क्या हो रहा है बैक द स्टेज.
Birthday boy.
Yeah, that's his birthday.
Yeah.
And that's Kishore Chetty singing in the background.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to me, Malay. And that's Abdul there. Yeah, couldn't you believe it? Chalo, I'll end up singing. So at the end of that video, he asked me, "Behan library?" So he's probably still sleeping, trying to catch up.
He was very happy yesterday.
Yes,
He enjoyed himself, sang well.
And he said he's actually going to celebrate last
And while
night.
you
and I was
guys
so
were,
tired.
while you
I was so
guys were
tired.
busy, I was sneaking some shots from the backstage, ladies and gentlemen. That's Sashi, the organizer, promoter.
Sikandar.
Mr. Sikandar. See,
That's
this is what I'm
Ramil
saying, everybody.
Into Vijay.
And this is what you should listen. The local accent.
साथ अजूबे इस दुनिया में आठवीं अपनी जोड़ी अरे जोड़े से भाई टूटे ना ये धर्मवीर की जोड़ी ओ हो
Very happy singers there, three of them. Vijay Jogia, Mintu, Pupinder Mintu, and Rakesh Maharaj from left to right on the screen. MC.
Yes. The backstage are trying to steal some shots from there, and there's more backstage.
Island dances.
This is the Islanders here. They did actually quite well, actually.
Very good.
Very good.
They are not Tahitians, no?
No. The Cook Islanders.
Calendars? Okay. Raro
And
Tongues.
that's the musician from the backstage. That's
Sukhvinder? Sukhi?
that's Suki, yeah.
Rhythm Master?
And that's a new guitarist over there, no? He's on
Yeah,
Facebook.
yeah.
I am the guitar lover. That's what he's known as.
And the drummer?
Yeah, what's his name? I've seen him before.
Yeah.
And that's your chief,
Music director of BDC.
Sydney Zayar Rahman, as people like to call him. He looks very stressed, but
Big show. As I said, there's too many singers.
see some crowd shots
yeah.
there, ladies and gentlemen. There's a lot of people over there. So that's a handsome amount of crowd for next year. तैयार रहिए.
So what's your estimation of the crowd yesterday?
I would say about 600. No?
More.
650?
Depends how many chairs. There were tables as well, remember, no? At the back.
600 plus. Very good crowd. Could be touching 700.
Yeah. About 6.
Remember we were backstage when it all happened. More people were coming. And we have a new man on the keyboard, or has he been playing keyboard for a while on stage?
That's
Ramnel's brother.
Yeah, Ramil's brother on the keyboard.
And that's, of course, the star of the show, Mr. Abdul. That's another perspective from the back of the stage.
Yeah.
Where you guys were busy.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Abdul Tolari.
I think there's
इसका आजकल तो रहे
quite a performer he is, isn't he?
He was awesome. He's a
Good
good voice, yeah.
dancing,
किसके सूट बोरो के सब आइटला?
Shami Kapoor.
You missed the one where he did one Dhapli Wal in Sari.
Oh, did he?
Yeah,
Wow.
he came with a covered
With a
head.
covered head.
He's a good dancer,
He's a
good
good dancer.
performer,
Good performance.
Nice
crowd
dancer.
entertainer.
Yeah.
He entertains.
good
He
to
actually
see.
came out on the floor, off the stage with the mic, and interacted. And while he was singing, is very confident singers do that.
Okay. So it has overall been a wonderful show, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully, these inside of the videos that I've given you, you could see the shakiness somewhere here and there. I try to steal the best shots, as you can see. Param, ale param. People everywhere. So आइए गीत की ओर हम बढ़ते हैं. उसके बाद में let's head off to the news from Fiji.
Politics.
Yeah,
News.
not politics.
Just news first.
दिल की नजर से नजरों की दिल से ये बात क्या है, ये राज क्या है, कोई हमें बता दे।
सीने से उठकर होठों पे आया ये गीत कैसा, ये राग क्या है, कोई हमें बता दे।
दिल की नजर से नजरों की दिल से ये बात क्या है, ये राज क्या है, कोई हमें बता दे। दिल की नजर से
यूं खिंची सी चली जा रही मैं, ये कौन सी बंधनों में बंधी जा रही मैं, क्यों बेखबर यूं खिंची सी चली जा रही मैं, ये कौन सी बंधनों में बंधी जा रही मैं। कुछ हो रहा है, कुछ मिल रहा है, ये बात क्या है, ये राज क्या है, कोई हमें बता दे। दिल की नजर से
हम खो चले, चांद है या कोई जादूगर है, या मद भरी ये तुम्हारी नजर का असर है। हम खो चले, चांद है या कोई जादूगर है, या मद भरी, ये तुम्हारी नजर का असर है। सब कुछ हमारा अब है तुम्हारा, ये बात क्या है, ये राज क्या है, कोई हमें बता दे। दिल की नजर से, नजरों की दिल से, ये राज क्या है, कोई हमें बता दे। दिल की नजर से।
थैंक यू।
बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया दोस्तों।
Yes, wonderful.
Wonderful.
That was
News
like,
time.
हाँ, अच्छा गाना था ना वो?
Very, very nice
Mukesh.
and very
Rendition,
good likeness
his,
of Mukesh. Likeness.
Texture, voice texture was
Probably
close to
Mukesh.
Mukesh, but
Very
very nice
close.
texture. Very well trained singer, by the look of
Yeah,
it.
he was good.
Well, let's move ahead for the news and what's happening.
Before we go there, I just remembered, Yesu Das was in Sydney.
When?
Oh,
He had a show yesterday.
wow.
कल बाप रे बाप
Where was
सिडनी
that?
में फ्राइडे से करोड़ बाहर जा रही है बोल यशुदास इज गॉट बंगाली crowd suppose.
Yeah, there was actually all the...
Oh, Ravi would have gone. Ravi and Salehin.
I hope
Yeah,
he's saying
because
Dil Ke
actually I
Tukde.
got an email on Friday morning saying that he's in Sydney. Actually, there were some photos as well. Yesu Das was in Sydney.
Media person की
I,
email.
I like his Dil Ke Tukde Tukde se gana, oh, very nice.
Yeah, he came. I think there was a South Indian...
There's another song he sang which is, Mana Ho Tum.
Maana ho tum behad hasi.
That's very top.
Wonderful song. Well, Yashudas is the news and today...
Yeah, I just remembered because it was a
That's
big...
news.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, he's sung few Indian songs, yeah. So अच्छा, न्यूज़ में देखा जाए तो एक व्यक्ति की मौत पुलिस हिरासत में हो गई लटोका में, and it is a big issue at this stage.
पुलिस हिरासत
कस्टडी में इनकी मृत्यु
So
हो
isn't
गई.
he the new police chief minister, chief
He has
commissioner.
already been
Yeah.
commissioned. He has already been installed.
South Africa?
South African.
आते
guy.
देरी यार क्या हुआ?
No, see, I mean, there's a lot behind this. क्या हुआ कि ये जिस व्यक्ति की मौत हुई, इनके साथ 5 लोग और थे. इन्होंने 5 लोगों ने मिलकर एक फॉरेन एक्सचेंज कंपनी को लूटा था.
अच्छा.
सिटी फॉरेक्स नेडी ब्रांच, कुल मिलाकर $50,000 वहाँ से इन्होंने रॉब
मेरे
किया.
ख्याल से मैंने वहाँ से पैसा चेंज किया.
हाँ, तो इन्होंने वहाँ से पैसा रॉब किया और फिर ये एक टैक्सी को चुरा कर ये भाग रहे थे. तो इनको गिरफ्तार किया गया सिंगटोका सिंगटोका एक विलेज में, जहाँ पर 2 व्यक्तियों को इन्होंने पुलिस हिरासत में ले लिया और 3 व्यक्ति फरार हो गए. तो ये जो 2 व्यक्ति को इन्होंने गिरफ्तार किया, इनको मेरे ख्याल से कस्टडी में इनको कुछ ज़्यादा चोट वगैरह आई है. और मीडिया के मुताबिक से ये समाचार मिलता है कि जो व्यक्ति की मौत हुई है उसके शरीर में बहुत सारे मार्क्स थे और उनका इंटरनल ब्लीडिंग हो रही थी.
ओके.
और पुलिस ने ये बताया, फिलहाल पुलिस ने ये बताया है कि ये व्यक्ति जिसका देहांत हुआ ये कुछ बीमार थे और ये अपने दवा लेने के लिए तैयार नहीं थे, इसीलिए इनकी मृत्यु हो गई. पर इनके जो माता पिता है और इनके जो वाइफ है, इनकी फैमिली, कह रहे हैं कि ये बिल्कुल गलत है. इनकी मेरे ख्याल से इनको बहुत सारी मार पड़ी है कस्टडीज में, पुलिस कस्टडी में, और इनके शरीर में कुछ ज़्यादा भीतरी चोट थी, इसीलिए
पोस्टमार्टम एंड कॉरोनर्स
जी हाँ.
रिपोर्ट.
अब ये एक बिग इलेक्शन इशू भी हो चुकी है क्योंकि अब लोग मांग कर रहे हैं ना.
लेस देन 1 मंथ
जी हाँ,
फॉर द इलेक्शन.
23 डेज. तो ये एक बड़ी सूचना है. और साथ साथ में देखा जाए हाइबिस्कस फेस्टिवल फिलहाल फिजी में हो रही थी, एंड और देखा जाए 2014 प्रिंसेस जो प्रिंसेस का टाइटल जिसको प्रताप हुआ ताज मिला, वो सोलमन आइलैंड्स के तियावा रकोबुला.
That's the first. Fiji's first.
She represented, I mean, she's a Fijian,
Okay.
but she represented Solomon Islands. So she was Solomon Islands prince.
Okay. Born in Fiji,
But born in Fiji, she's a Fijian.
So कल floats निकला, जुलूस निकला होगा.
हाँ.
Last day.
Last day, yeah.
Very good.
और जो प्रिंस वोडाफोन का टाइटल वो मेरे ख्याल से मसियो तोकीतो को प्राप्त हुआ और ये रिप्रेजेंट कर रहे थे किरिबाती. और तीसरा समाचार ये है कि $300 मिलियन फ्लड मिटिगेशन के तौर पर जापानीज गवर्नमेंट ने फिजी को ये एड दिया है, और ख़ास तौर पर ये जो फ्लड मिटिगेशन प्रोग्राम है ये नेडी डेल्टा में होगा। नेडी रिवर का जो बाइसन है
ड्रेजिंग करेंगे शायद,
ड्रेजिंग करेंगे, और साथ साथ में ये जो रिवर डेल्टा एरिया है नेडी में $300 मिलियन
That's a lot of money.
There's a lot of money। और ये मिनिस्टर ऑफ एग्रीकल्चर, लैंड एंड वाटर रिसोर्सेज मैनेजमेंट जापानीज गवर्नमेंट के साथ मिलकर ये जो प्रोजेक्ट है उसमें काम करेंगे।
It's very good.
So that's news।
बहुत ही बड़ी रकम है।
हाँ, क्योंकि नेडी में हमेशा फ्लड होती है ना,
पूरा सिटी फ्लड हो जाता है,
पूरा सिटी,
पार्किंग मीटर्स भी अंडर वाटर हो जाता है, फ्री पार्किंग।
तो ये एड है जापानीज गवर्नमेंट की ओर से, और ये मिलकर इनके साथ काम करेंगे। और ये जो नेडी टाउन है इस और रिवा है, मेरे ख्याल से अब
जापानीज टेक्नोलॉजी काफी एडवांस भी है।
और बस 3 समाचार हॉट फ्रॉम द प्रेस। और या एंड आई हैव गॉट इलेक्शन न्यूज़, बट विल कवर इलेक्शन later in the very end।
Another BOG जारी है, Battle of the Giants final 22 member squad list has been nominated। पहला प्रथम मैच में रेवा 1 लंबासा nil। This is on behalf of the Jat newspaper which is in Nandi। Our good friend Salendra Singh, who's the owner। रेवा 1 लंबासा nil, Suva 1 नंद्रोंगा nil। क्या हो रहा है नंद्रोंगा को यार? और फिर सुबह 4 नंद्रोंगा nil। क्या हुआ? That's another, oh sorry it was a full time score, sorry। and उसके बाद में रेवा starts Beijing high। okay, रेवा is लोटोका nil, लावोआ nil हाफ टाइम में। फिर उसके बाद में क्या हुआ? लोटोका 1, नावोआ सेकंड हाफ में, and then Ba
Nandi
0, Nandi 0, Ba Nandi 0, Ba 1,
ड्रॉ हो गया।
Ba 1 from Nandi, Ba 1 and Nandi nil।
Okay.
And am I scrolling too fast, Jeet?
No, that's fine, that's fine।
It was first half, Nandi 0 half time, and full time Nandi 0. Lambasa 1 beat Nandi। Didn't Nandi
Bambasinga, Northman।
Nandi won the IDC? नहीं,
IDC नहीं,
recent जो था
Fiji Fact।
Wow, Nandi won, Lambasa 1 at equalizer। Oh, okay। And then Nandi 2, Lambasa nil। That was in the full time score।
अक्टूबर में
Nandi
IDC
2, Lambasa 1, फिर बड़ा
जी हाँ,
0
long weekend।
0 bars Nandi and Nandi। Let's see what's the top at the moment is Nandi out। Nandi's out, Ba Rewa in, Ba Rewa in,
back to the Ba Rewa days।
Ba Rewa days, I guess। So that's the score, and on behalf of the Jat, ladies and gentlemen, आइए इस प्रोग्राम को आगे बढ़ाते हैं। Our good friend Avi has recorded some songs, और let's listen to
Time
him।
for a song।
क्या हुआ तेरा वादा, वो कसम, वो इरादा, क्या हुआ तेरा वादा, वो कसम, वो इरादा, भूलेगा दिल जिस दिन तुम्हें, वो दिन जिंदगी का आखिरी दिन होगा। क्या हुआ तेरा वादा, वो कसम, वो इरादा, कसम वो इरादा भूलेगा दिल जिस दिन तुम्हें वो दिन जिंदगी का आखिरी दिन होगा क्या हुआ तेरा वादा वो कसम वो इरादा नशा दौलत का ऐसा भी क्या कि तुझे कुछ भी याद नहीं क्या हुआ तेरा वादा वो कसम वो इरादा भूलेगा दिल जिस दिन तुम्हें वो दिन जिंदगी का आखिरी दिन होगा क्या हुआ तेरा वादा वो कसम
Yes, what a wonderful song by Avi. He's a good singer.
Very famous. Yeah, हम किसी से कम नहीं कहा जाना था.
Yes, yes. हम
One of the hit songs from the 70s.
Yes, hit song of course. And
80s का था यार.
It is that.
By the way, guys, I got this book yesterday. It's a blue book,
Constitution
Frank.
of the Republic of Fiji.
I
Right.
haven't actually read it yet, but I just grabbed it yesterday.
That's
Free
it.
copies was being given away. I didn't have pockets. And
You got a free
both
copy?
hands. No, they were giving everybody
Okay.
free.
Okay, very
Everybody. I couldn't get hand.
I'll
I'm
borrow
so
it and
busy.
have a read of it.
Yeah.
I've got the online version.
I should have got some copies from you guys. We should be able to get some from Jason.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was free. And of course,
This is the new constitution,
this
no?
Jhanda
Yes.
was given to us yesterday. And I've got one each for you guys as well.
Thank you.
It's there. You
Fiji
know,
first, with coat of arms.
I don't know if you guys are supporters or not. Meaning, but I've got one each for you guys. You know,
Thank
there's
you.
one for you. And I don't know if you are promoting this, sir.
Thank you.
But
Why
आपके लिए
not?
मैंने लेके आया है
Why not?
कि you know, it's a flag. And the last time I held this was a long time ago.
Remember?
A long
Fiji
time ago. A long time ago.
10th of October I used to do that.
1970.
No, not in
Oh,
independence.
no,
That's when the Queen used to come
No,
in
not
and then
1970.
Yeah, Fiji got independent in 1970.
1970. But
Yes,
I think,
1970 का 10 अक्टूबर.
when did the Queen come?
Prince Charles came on at that time.
yeah.
It was in 1970. I think the Queen
Must have been
maybe.
something. I can't
Yeah, the Queen
remember.
came in, then we used to wave the Fiji flag.
I don't know.
Look at
I think that was
Yeah.
before
before that.
Before
70 because Prince Charles came and handed
Now
everything
now-
to
Queen came in after independence.
after 70.
After
Okay,
70.
but on Independence Day, Prince Charles was at Albert Park. I was there.
Unless it
young
was
Prince
school
Charles.
day or something. When I was 3 or 4, 6, 7 years old. When you're a kid, पकड़ा देते ना क्लास
Yeah,
में वो
class.
में. So yeah.
So what we had to do is go into King's Road and stand in a
line
queue.
line the street like Albert like a hibiscus festival, and it was triangular
Yeah,
shape,
Yeah.
like a pennant bolte usko, and we had to all shake. And whilst the Queen went in her luxury Rolls Royce.
Yeah.
The
Did you know
roads,
Rolls Royce there?
The roads.
Yeah, yeah,
of
it is
course,
there.
of
Hey,
course.
she was. I saw it. Dutine.
Guys, look, you know, you
them.
guys perform, you guys sing Indian songs, but it's totally different when a Gora sings our song. You know, Gora people singing
Yeah,
Hindi
yeah,
songs,
yeah.
totally
It's
different.
wonderful
You know
to
the
see.
pronunciation, huh?
It's amazing
Have
to
a
hear.
listen to it.
ओ लाल मेरी बातें रहियो वाला झूमे लाल दे ओ लाल मेरी बातें रहियो वाला झूमे लाल दे सिंदरदा सेवरदा शकीजा बाज कलंदर दमादम मस्त कलंदर आई गर्दन के अंदर दमादम
से डी कोड पकड़ा था वो.
Oh, डी कोड नोटिस करा.
केरवा था ना फास्ट केरवा.
You know these songs, you know Damadam Maskala. What did you guys notice about this song that we played? Did you notice anything?
The rhythm they were playing and the dhol.
और
फास्ट था थोड़ा.
और
उसका एक्सेंट थोड़ा गोराफाइड था ना.
Obviously glorified नहीं थे, गोरा तो लाल.
और मुझे अच्छा लगा वो बैठ के जो गाए ना चित्रा पलथी मार के.
I think they were saying towards the end, Damadam Dam. Damadam. They said it twice. Original song में वैसा नहीं है.
Okay.
Damadam, something like that.
Damadam Maskalandar.
Okay.
The actual is Damadam Maskalan, but she was saying something else.
Damadam.
Damadam.
Okay.
Damadam.
वो बीट में आकर वो थोड़ा modify कर दिया.
Yes. And the other thing is, I think my ear is saying that dholak is out of tune. The dholak ka jo, you know, taal ka jo sur was slightly off, but
off
you know,
to
you
the
can't
off
blame.
to the chord. Yeah, it was.
You can't blame
Chunk.
The guitars, everything was in sync, but the ladki bhi ja rahi thi jis tarah se, and I think Sukhi suni to bole sur off hai na. That's what I sort of
असली ढोलक भी था, nut and bolt वाला नहीं था. I like the रस्सी वाला is
but
nice.
it's good to see, you know, I mean, shame on us, man, you know. We should be doing jams like that.
Plus we should be proud कि गोरे लोग भी हमारा म्यूजिक पसंद करते हैं, गाते हैं, सुनते हैं और अब बजाने भी लगे.
और जब गोरों की बात होती है, एक और गोरा है, लेकिन इसमें is not he looks gora, but is you know Jomi and you know the other
the
colored guy, we should say. And I don't know where he is. He sent me some messages on Facebook, but I have to ask him where he is. Sri Lankan or something. But I think he's some sort of Indian background. So आइए उस गीत के हम सुनते हैं, उसके बाद में हम will get stuck into politics and we'll show some videos of Frank Bainimarama's visit here in Sydney.
Me and Joe are gonna do a little something.
Yes, Johnny and George, कैसे बोल सकते हैं, these two dudes, you know, they've been performing.
They play a lot of instruments.
Yes, talent, I suppose.
Yeah, he's got a lot of talents, this guy.
Yeah.
We had Dhol last night with the
There was a
Dome
Dhol
Girls.
player for the Dome Girls fashion show.
Fashion
We had
show,
a
yeah.
Who was playing the Dhol?
young boy.
Young boy, yeah.
Don't know his name, but played well.
Did you guys dance?
No, the girls were on the
girls
girls
were
on the
dancing
stage.
on the-
They occupied the stage, so we had to be pushed out.
Oh, you hope we start. Oh well, it's time. And the hot topic on Fiji आजकल सबकी जुबान पे है.
Yeah.
और वो है
Politics.
How many days to the election, sir?
23 days.
Thank you.
In 16 hours.
16 hours and 23 days. Not like that long
Not
ago.
that long.
Yeah.
एक महीना से कम है almost, no?
Yeah, 23 days is just 23 days.
All
3
right, let's
weeks.
get excited. Come on.
गर्मा
23 days.
गर्मा-गर्म
समाचार क्या है?
News and
Take it away.
politics.
Garma Garam. Okay, seven parties.
Nominated. Registered, no?
Yeah. One Fiji party,
Mm-hmm.
Fiji First, which brought us this flag.
Right.
You've got Fiji Labour Party, Fiji United Freedom Party, National Federation Party, People's Democratic Party, Social Democratic
Sodelpa.
That's Sodelpa.
7 parties.
Seven
The
parties
party
registered.
registration is closed, I suppose, no?
Yes, everything is closed now. The voter registration is closed. Nomination for candidates is closed. Now the only thing left now is for the election office to basically finalize all the candidates for the election. But so each party will now be the final numbers for
Finalized completely.
Fiji First is run by what's his name?
Frank
Bainimarama.
Yeah.
Labour Party.
Labour Party is by Mahendra Chaudhary, but still Mahendra Chaudhary is the leader. But
he's in the back, but he cannot stand.
Well, he has filed his nomination. I've got some news on that too.
Just a quick one, Jitji. One Fiji party का कुछ challenge हुआ था. It was too close to Fiji. Now it's finalized.
It's finalized.
It's
now.
registered.
It's been registered now, so it's registered. Unless they form a coalition with someone, and
Well, that's what
so Chaudhary files 42 nominations for elections, and he's actually nominated himself. Although he's not allowed to stand, he's also filed his nomination.
Because I think the
it's on appeal, maybe.
Appeal finalized नहीं होना अभी.
No, it was finalized. His sentence. I mean, his fine was reduced.
Oh, that's right.
From 2 million to 1 million, halved.
Yes.
And then he basically cannot stand for the election, but he's still filed a nomination in.
अरे ऐसा कैसे हो सकता है?
Might be a loophole in the constitution, possibly.
Probably.
It says here, despite a conviction ruling him out of the September 17 general elections, Chaudhary filed his nomination along with that of 41 other FLP candidates.
Okay.
Yes, this is Friday's news. It must be something must be updated.
Unless he is still reappealing.
Because when it goes to court, they would give him a date. No?
Unless he's going to High Court. Is there High Court in Fiji?
Yes.
Says High Court.
Supreme Court, High Court, Supreme Court.
सब कोर्ट है वहाँ पे. High Court भी है.
आज मैंने टाई नहीं पहना.
So that's the latest. So basically now the Fiji Labour Party has nominated its candidates now. So we have to get the finalist. I mean, there is finalist here. There's too many people, so I can't read out all the names here. So
it will be on the net. No?
Yeah, it will be on the net. So so 42 candidates have already been listed for.
And of those, 2 are 2 independents, I suppose.
For
candidates, 2 independents.
No, this is 42 for Chaudhary.
For Chaudhary, is for
Fiji
the Labour Party itself. That's a big number.
There's 50 seats in the election.
It's a big number. They almost got 1 for each constituency.
That's right. And साथ में देखा जाए, that's that, and also 12 go out. ये supervisors of elections मोहम्मद शमीम जी कह रहे हैं ना फिजी एक प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस में. The Fiji Labour Party has the highest number of candidates been excluded from contesting the elections.
Because they don't fall into the category. They have to be in the country for about 18 months or something.
So basically, he's saying they include party leader Mahendra Chaudhary, Stephen Singh, Vijay Singh, Mohammad Tahir, and Arun Dutt.
Well, good luck to those guys who are still belting to be in the election. We wish you all the best.
All the best.
Aapki koshish jari hai. They must, they're trying. The politicians are such, they will try.
You have to be in the race to win.
You have to be in the race. So koshish kar rahe. Good on you guys. To restore democracy in Fiji, whichever way it may be restored.
So कह रहे हैं ना कि यहाँ पर कि चौधरी जी कह रहे हैं कि Mr. Dutt and Mr. Tahir did not meet residential qualifications, while Vijay Singh and Stephen Singh as well as Chaudhary have previous convictions.
Okay, that rules them out.
Any news? Any आपके कुछ खबर? Politics के survey?
Pretty much
up to par with that. Yeah. I've heard that some of the parties were trying to, or will be trying to, form a government.
Well, they'll go as a coalition, is it?
As a coalition. So इसमें ये भी हो सकता. I've heard that कि Sodelpa and Fiji Labour Party, which had previously formed a government but didn't work. For the record, जो वीडियो निकली है Fiji Broadcasting Commission से ओर से आप देख सकते हैं. They didn't work, but इसमें क्या है कि Sodelpa has got land issues and then Fiji Labour Party's got some other issues regarding the land. तो वो they are still thinking कि किस तरह से वो coalition form करेंगे. And there's another party which is a Federation Party, I think. So
NFP.
People are saying कि what if NFP in the last minute changes the ball?
That's Professor Biman's party.
Yes, and saying कि they 3 form a party. And I didn't read the constitution to see if how many parties can form a government. I don't think it's 3.
Usually
but
it's
probably
2. Usually.
But I don't know. I haven't read the nitty-gritty. अगर किसी को मालूम है तो they can post it on the Facebook.
Well, they need 25 seats basically.
हाँ, तो अगर 25 seats only हैं, so then what if the 3 parties or the independents get together and form a party? But it's all a speculation.
Conjecture.
And कौन सी बोला?
Conjectures.
उसका मतलब?
वो speculation है.
No,
theory है.
सस्ता हिंदी में बात कर यार. खैरा इंग्लिश तो मार देता, मुड़ के ऊपर से चल दे, बाहर गिरे लगा सब लग के.
Basically, it's ideas, which is good because we have to think about all possibilities.
All possibilities.
Which you are doing, which is that's why we're here.
There might be sorry, Doctor, you finish. There might be an issue with SODELPA and Labour Party and FNP. National Front, because SODELPA is in the process of reinstating GCC, Great Council of Chiefs. They're in favor of doing that. And that might bring some friction against the other parties.
The other issue is the name Fijian, because the leader, Ro Temumu, has openly declared that, as I had mentioned, that they need a referendum for the Fijian Itoke people.
Yeah.
Remember, I always have maintained and always will, we are Indo-Fijians.
Yeah.
We are citizens, but we are Indo-Fijians, and the native Fijians who are the Itoke, not all of them are happy that other people who are not original Fijians should be called Fijians. And I think a consensus should be a nationwide referendum. Ask everybody. If the majority say yes, because I know several hundred Itoke friends, colleagues, professionals who have openly declared to me personally that they don't really think that all Fiji citizens should be called Fijian. So you can't enforce these things, and Ro Temumu has a point there, I think.
So citizens meaning those who are born over there?
Citizen means common citizenry.
Born over there.
जी हाँ, जैसे हमारे बच्चे यहाँ पैदा हुए हैं, but they're not Caucasian, ना? They're Australian, but they're of Indo-Fijian descent.
So nationality-wise, they're Australian.
Yes.
But ethnically they're different. I think it's the same thing in Fiji.
नहीं, वो नहीं है.
नहीं, ethnically
they
सबको
won't
Fijian
call everybody Fiji में. To call somebody, for example, Indian, is technically against the constitution.
But I think there is a
Indo-Fijian is okay.
I think there's a misconception regarding that statement, because I did see an interview with the Attorney General stating that particular topic, saying that if you are born in Australia, you're classified as Australian.
Yes.
भले आप किसी भी ethnic background. That's what he said. He said, I'm not saying कि तुम Indian है, आपको Indian मत बोलो.
Right.
वो बोल रहे हैं कि if you are born in a country, you are nationalized as a national
well, that's what the Attorney General and Frank Bainimarama are saying by decree. The point is that the original Fiji indigenous Itoke people are challenging that, which anybody should challenge. We are not happy with that.
Oh, okay.
We're not happy with that. We want the whole nation to decide.
तो हम वो भी कह सकते हैं कि इसमें Britain can come in and say, look, you guys want what we gave it to you. Britain आके बोल सकते हैं कि you are English. बोल सकते हैं. I don't think I've heard anybody saying this, but it's a topic.
Well, we were British Crown colony, and we were British subjects before 1970. Before 1970,
yes.
we were British subjects, but we were still ethnically we were Indians or Indo-Fijians.
Correct.
And Itoke were the native Fijians. That's why they brought out the Native Land Trust Board and other things which had native title. We are not natives. The Itoke are the natives. So let's see what happens. Personally, I think that the nation should decide. Republic, Australia becomes republic, or referendum hona chahiye. People should be given a chance to say, and especially the local, because with me, my experience with the indigenous Itoke, they are very proud of being known as Fijians. And they guard that, and so let's give them a chance to decide nationally by referendum. Ask all the members, the Fiji Chinese, the Fiji Indians, the Fiji indigenous Itoke. Lots of people are born in Fiji.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's not just an Indo-Fijian and Itoke thing. So I personally do agree with Ro Temumu that any national issue should be decided by the people. Once you enforce it by decree, then that will cause resentment for years to come. For years to come, they will say, look, who made this decision? Is it a democratic process?
So this is just one topic which they have actually picked out of the constitution and they're gunning for that.
gunning for
बाकी
that.
के जो constitution में उन्होंने change किया है उसके बारे में कुछ नहीं कह रहे ना?
There are some issues, but this is the
The
main
prime issue is racial issue, na?
Yeah. And the other thing is, Mr. Garase is saying that the Great Council of Chiefs is a peak pinnacle body, and it should still be constituted as a body representing the Itoke, not politically, but as a peak body representing the Itoke, managing the affairs, outside of Parliament and having a voice for the Itoke.
समझ गया.
So that's again subject to debate.
Well, it all depends, Doc. I mean, if you look at differently, I mean, we in Australia, right? I mean, they ask you, you are actually born or you're naturalized, right? So when a country gives you a passport or they give you citizenship, you literally become part of that country. You then cannot say.
I think what Doc is saying that he's agreeing to that, but what the
Do it
ITOK
properly.
is saying, they do it properly through a referendum rather than a decree. But he's correct in what sense, but I can also challenge him with one question in that perspective कि आपने कहा कि that's true, that's correct कि हाँ, but उसमें क्या होता है कि then does this exist? This can be chucked out then, na?
That is not done by referendum either.
Exactly.
So I'm going to be done by that.
Exactly.
But this is a constitution that is done by a form of decree too.
हाँ, अगर ये नहीं होता तो election नहीं होता.
The Guy constitution was done properly.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
But this is under international law parlance rules. It is not really done properly. And just a quick point. Every week we hear on our national television here, if there is an issue, a crime, they still refer to ethnicity. They will say an Indian taxi driver or a Chinese storekeeper was attacked or whatever. So they don't know whether that person is a citizen or not, but they base it
ethically
on
based. Structural,
or
racial basis.
if you're saying that somebody is an Indian farmer in Fiji, you mean they're Indo-Fijian. But citizenry is something else. We're all Fiji citizens, but ethnically,
अगर ये लोग, for example, the Ayatollah is saying कि we are Fijians. What do we say to ourselves? Are we Indians?
Indo-Fijians.
Indo-Fijians.
Yes.
तो हम
Born
लोग
in
का अभी
Fiji.
अलग पासपोर्ट होना चाहिए ना, Indo-Fijians का टाइटल होना चाहिए.
नहीं, वो citizenry आ जाता है. Passport is anybody who is born in a country or is naturalized, and then you can apply after permanent residency to be naturalized, to become.
तो हम लोग का एक
Then
अलग
you become a part.
constitution होगा.
Yeah. Then you become a part of that country.
You're part of the country, yeah. But ethnically, you're still going to be belonging to a certain ethnic racial group, right? So to make a law to say that you can't call somebody a Chinese or Indian,
I agree with that.
You can't.
I agree. I do agree to that stage.
If you land in Australia, a Fiji citizen here will say, oh, who's coming? Oh, some Indian friends from Fiji. But then to make it a law to say, look, you can't do that, that's a form of communism. It's capitalistic, autocratic type of government.
That is quite true, but the thing is कि जैसे कि मैंने पहले फरमाया कि ये changes अगर ना होता तो election ना होता.
You have to have that.
We have to have this.
It's a good move.
Yes.
Good
we
start.
have to have this. And अगर ये किसी तरह से भी नहीं होता तो आज ये जो दौड़ घोर हो रही है, it would never happen and we still be under military government.
That's correct. So we are going to a good direction.
Yeah.
We are all moving forward. We need a constitution. We need democracy.
Yes.
And 30 days to go.
Yes. And I think
23 days.
Constructive criticism is very good. जो अपने मुद्दे पेश कर रहे हैं, जैसे कि Delpa है, and Fiji First hai, and then National Federation Party is a bit quiet at the moment. I want to see ये लोग कर रहे हैं, कुछ सुन नहीं रहा है. I've heard कि Vimal Prasad is coming here, but I don't know when he's coming.
I heard the same.
So the lobby that, but please do.
I think Dr. Rai can inform us on that.
Yes, do come forward. We are not gunning for any particular party.
No.
We are invited to go as a media, and we did go yesterday. And उसके बारे में कुछ coverage हम करेंगे. जो हम देखते हैं, we'll cover.
That's right.
तो जो हम सुनते हैं वो हम करेंगे. तो as far as we know, कल बहुत काफ़ी चीज़ हुई है, उसके बारे में कुछ हम बारी बारी से वीडियो से एक बार मुझे दिखाएंगे.
Very exciting things.
Very exciting things. Let's head off and let's build up कि किस तरह से ये कल इलेक्शन नहीं, कल फ्रैंक बेनीमरामा का विजिट था इधर ऑस्ट्रेलिया सिडनी में, और there were some supporters, there was some
Protesters?
protesters of course.
You'll always have some
Have a look at
protesters.
it, you'll get some idea. So there you go. A lot of things happened yesterday.
Healthy number of protesters braving the bad weather.
Yes, yes.
बरसाती पहन के आए थे.
बरसाती.
Yeah.
Good coverage there, Chief.
Yes.
Good coverage.
It's good to see
Surprised
the
to see
Fijis.
what's happening, you know.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's good. I mean, it's good to see people turn out.
I was actually pulled out by the police. क्योंकि I was crossing the road to take the footage.
There are hundreds of people crossing the.
तो video footage है तो I'll have to probably compromise with them and see. Look,
I believe there's I could be wrong. I believe there's some undercover police who are also crossing the street.
Yes.
I think with videos, what you got to do is you got to have a stand and shoot from
it's very difficult with a crowd like that because the barricade was on the other side and the police was at one stage they couldn't get the traffic moving. But let's move ahead. Here's the introduction, welcoming of the Prime Minister Frank Bainimarama to the home.
As they take their seats, for I call upon please Afra Aisha Shamil. This lady will come and guard the Honorable Prime Minister. This lady also happens to be getting married next week. So it's an honor for her to come and guard the Honorable Prime Minister tonight. Let's give her an applause as she comes. Also will be guarded tonight the Honorable Prime Minister's wife by Saroj Raj. Afra Aida Shamil. Aisha. Afra Aisha Shamil. Looks like all the newspaper in Fiji are here. Shanti Doon, Fiji Sun, Malakai. Saroj Raj, please, the Honorable Prime Minister's wife. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. You can now take the seats. please continue drinking those wonderful bottles of juice at the table as we await for the food. The Romo is coming all the way from Pandabi. Okay? So it must be a good Romo. But Prime Minister is
So that's the arrival of Frank Bainimarama.
Yes.
And it
It's a good crowd, good
crowd.
reception.
Yes, yes.
He looked very happy. He looked very happy.
Very happy and calm. He was
Yes.
much calm and collected here. And there's two more footages that I'd like to show you. There's a welcoming speech on
Right.
behalf of the committee, the organisers, Mr. Jason Narayan, who's actually handling the sources of Australia on his visit, and along with Alan, another guy.
Thank you, Mr. MC. Ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening to you all. And a very, very heartfelt thank you to all that you have come here in such a big number here tonight to welcome our honorable guest, the Prime Minister of Fiji, also the leader of the Fiji First political party. It is our honor to be in the presence of such a big dignitary. It is not every day we get to meet the Prime Minister and Ms. Randini, Mrs. Bainimarama. He has come to our shores for the first time as the leader of the Fiji First Party and the Prime Minister of our motherland. It is a big, big, big honor for us. Sir, on behalf of all your supporters in Sydney, and even those that don't support you, on behalf of them, we welcome you and your better half to our shores, and I hope that our hospitality exceeds your expectations. We have tried our best to entertain you, accommodate you, and make you feel at home. Although we are in Sydney in Australia, but we still have Fiji in our hearts. That's why I'm wearing a Fiji First t-shirt or singlet or shirt, whatever you call it. So we have formed this little association just in a span of 3 weeks. And in 3 weeks, we have done what you have seen we have done. And I hope in the future we continue to do things for you and the Fiji First Party. For the forthcoming general elections in Fiji, the month of September, on the date of the 17th, we know the Fiji First Party is going to prevail, and so we know that you will reign over the people of Fiji once again. This is our hope, our blessings, and our knowledge. We know that you will win, sir. Once again, sir, thank you very much for gracing us with your presence here in Sydney, and we hope that in the forthcoming future we will see you here on a regular basis, and we will be able to render our services to you once again. Those of you that are here who want to know more about becoming members of the Fiji First Party branch in Sydney, please talk to one of our committee members. Find out who they are, either me or Kini, or people that are known to you guys as committee members. Talk to us. We will tell you how to become a member, and we hope you do come and talk to us because we know you will support Mr. Bainimarama's government as we do. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for being here in such a big number. And sir, once again, thank you, welcome, and binakawagay.
So that was our good friend, Mr. Jason Ryan, who was actually there yesterday. And as I said, any parties that are coming to Australia, we will do cover if we're invited. we will go and do extensive coverages we have done.
That's right. We need to be notified.
We have to be notified, and if you do know of someone coming, please do send us some information on Facebook or email address, which is
FijiIndianTV@hotmail.com,
Yes,
and our web address is www.FijiIndianTV.com.
Okay. While we're in the hot seat, let's hear the message from the Prime Minister himself. A little bit
Mr.
of a message,
Bainimarama.
Mr. Bainimarama giving a little speech, and what he has to say to the people of Sydney. So that was a bit of a dancing from the
Prime Minister.
Prime Minister and
There's
his
a bit
wife,
of nice music there, the band.
Yes, the Fijian
As
band
usual.
was there. I think it was called
Kambani
or Takia. I think it was Takia.
Okay.
And here's a little bit of information. As in the background here, you can see what he does, and he's moving around and mingling amongst the people of. The atmosphere was quite warm yesterday. And although you won't see any security guards beside him, he had about 8 to 9 some federal police officers around there. Around
Private security and
private security and big, huge, guys, muscular guys. And as we move ahead to his speech, and then we'll wrap up for this program.
The weather is not too cold, but I just want to thank you all for coming in numbers to come and meet with us this evening. I mentioned how taken back I was with the reception I had yesterday from the committee members. We had a ceremony of welcome, a traditional ceremony, and of course the nice curry at the curry house. And we started from there, and the balls went rolling and never stopped. Last night I was with the Hindu community in the temple, and also at the mosque, where I met up with about 1,000 Fijians. And as I said last night, I didn't know there were that many Fijians in that part of Sydney. But it was great to meet up with a whole lot of Fijians here in Sydney. So and tonight, I thank you for those that were here earlier on in the afternoon. And again tonight, I thank you for coming in large numbers to come and meet with us and make this night, of course, a success. I want to thank a few people, especially the committee, the president of the committee, of course, gentleman standing here, and the chairman is somewhere around there, and the members of the committee, members of the Old Boys, Maris Old Boys, and of course the RKS Old Boys. Thank you all. Thank you for making this night a success. Last night, one of the guys read out my CV, and he talked about 4 grandchildren, and I was asked today, what would you do if you lose the election? Well, I got 14 grandchildren to look after. So it's really no big deal. But a lot of people also didn't know that I started my education in Turek Boys, where everyone in Suva do their education. And I went to Natambua Primary School. I attended the Indian Primary School in Natambua. And of course, I went to Lotoka Fijian School. And I spent a couple of years there. And tonight, I happened to meet up with one of my mates from Lotoka Fijian School, Bang. Cholame Bindreak, as you know him, one of the best wingers in Fiji until he came to Sydney and overstayed his welcome. And never came back. But I gave him the nickname Bango for stealing. He always steal our lunch for us. But a good friend of mine, like a lot of good mates, I meet tonight after a number of years. And I thank you all for that. It's been a number of years since I've been here. I think the last time I came in was about 2005, 2006. But I'm back in Sydney. Last week I was, or 2 weeks ago, I was back in Auckland, back in New Zealand, with the endorsement of the New Zealand government and of course with the endorsement of the Australian government. Tomorrow I'll be meeting up with the Minister for Foreign Affairs, Julie Bishop. She's coming in from, I think from Singapore, and she's flying in and she's asked to meet up with me for a meeting tomorrow morning. So it'll be good to be back, to be invited back. But we must all remember that it's been 6 years or 8 years before New Zealand and Australia have opened up the doors again for me. But the wonderful thing about this all, we've come through a lot of hard times, the government really and me. But the wonderful thing is, after all this, we've come up with a wonderful constitution. A constitution that is calling everyone Fijians, everyone that is was born in Fiji and has a Fiji passport, even if you don't have a Fiji passport. I know one friend of mine came and asked me today if I could talk to the immigration officer about papers for him. When I was in the States about a month ago, one of my friends also asked me, passed across the same request, if I could talk to the American government to make sure that he gets his papers and stay in America. And again today, my friend has asked me if you could arrange. I don't know if I can ask Julie Bishop that tomorrow. I might just get sent home instead. But someone told me today that the whole reason why there was a group of people across the road was so that they can get their visa. So maybe that's where we should be. I don't know how true that is. But I just want to thank the committee members, the Maris Old Boys, the RKS Old Boys, and everyone that had a hand in bringing me across and getting us all together here. I know I was told that a lot of people, a lot of you haven't seen each other for a number of weeks, months, and some couple of years. So tonight was also a good opportunity for most of you to meet up. And I haven't seen most of you for the last 6 years. So it's a wonderful opportunity to meet up with you again. I want to thank you all. Thank you for being here. Thank you for giving me encouragement. Thank you for giving me the support to move Fiji forward. The new Fiji that we want our Fiji to go to. The one in 20, 30 years' time will look.
So that was a speech, a very informal speech by the Prime Minister.
Very casual-looking Mr. Bainimarama there.
Yes, and indeed it was a warm, जैसे कि मैंने पहले कहा, it was a warm environment, and I have personally met him. He seems like a nice person, as we all meet and we can only judge and meet and greet and say कि किस तरह का. We just make a profile of a person and say कि how he is and he seems nice, but जैसे कि और भी पार्टी के जो लोग आएंगे उनसे भी हम मिलेंगे and we'll interview them, and I'm sure they're all human beings at the end of the day, and they've got a duty on the shoulder to do.
They all have a vision for Fiji.
They all have a vision, and चाहे अच्छा हो चाहे बुरा हो जो भी हो, whoever, the best man wins at the end of the day. And the pros and cons are there.
Yeah, true. I mean, all depends on what people choose.
What people want.
What people want.
जो campaigning हो रही है, last minute decisions are always very different.
Plus we have a one man or one woman vote.
Yes.
One for one.
Yes.
No more communal voting.
Yeah. Yes, that's what he said. The results will be actually announced on the same day.
Yeah. Electronic रहेगा ना?
Yes.
Yeah, electronic.
Every polling stations will be. And did you say 1,000 polling stations?
Yeah, 1,200.
200 polling stations, man. So they must be all computerized.
Computerized. So
जो gadget लेके चलते हैं ना आजकल वो टिडिक करते हैं. Maybe that's sort of a good system होगा.
use करते. Similar thing.
Yeah. Probably. I think what I think the ballot papers will be.
But कल करें कम Wi-Fi नहीं गिर जाए.
नहीं. It will be all scans. Probably all
scans, but it electronically ना कुछ ना कुछ तो होगा.
See, like our elections, we know by midnight anyway. Yeah, same procedure.
Yeah, so I think they must have actually, contracted it to some other.
8 years since we had elections.
Yes, and I hope to.
जो बच्चे 10 साल के से अब 6 साल वोट करेंगे, they'll be 18.
Yes. It's a different ball.
It used to be 21, but it's been dropped down to 18 years.
Well, the Prime Minister of Fiji is still in Fiji, ladies and gentlemen.
In
Australia, and if you want to meet him, he's still around, and I think today he was attending a church service, and
right now I think.
Yes, right.
While we were on here.
Yes, and all the church groups have got together for one service, ekta ke liye, which is good. So there is a free consultations available. If you want to get it, go to Mr. Jason Naran's shop, which is just here in Scott Street. It's called Fiji Curry Hut. और आप उनके Google कर सकते हैं.
31 Scott Street.
Yeah.
And while you were here, have some jungly murgi, fresh curry.
And it has been a wonderful journey, and a lot has happened over the weekend. And you guys are tired, and I'm tired. I've been running around. Yesterday was a wonderful concert, and after seeing Friday's crowd. After seeing yesterday's Rafi crowd, and after seeing Mr. Abraham was attending crowd,
we have a lot of people in Sydney.
So what's your estimation number of?
A lot of people. Everywhere's a house full.
मुझे गूंगा बनना पड़ेगा. What can I say, man? Can you imagine? Plus wedding, or in some other concerts were on.
Yasudas was on. Yes.
पूजा पाठ इत्यादि तो होती रहती हैं कहीं ना कहीं पे. And Ashtami, I think we're just finishing, na?
No, finished last Sunday.
Yeah, people actually,
कुछ घरों में शोक मनाई जा रही है. मेरे फैमिली में 2 जगह भजन चल रही है ना. कुछ लोग गुजर गए तो सभी बगल crowd बिखर जाता है.
Talking of Ashtami, I think I corrected myself last week, na? Somebody said, तुम ये चीज बोला रहा. अरे हाँ बोला रहा मिस्टेक में बगल ला करेक्ट नहीं करी तो हम कुछ करी अब बगल में कौन बैठा रहा एक और डॉग बैठा रहा
the week I was not here, no, that's okay.
But it's okay, we rectified कि Ram was different and Krishna was different. Krishna is the makhan चुराने वाला, है ना? Okay.
He was born in
Krishna Kanhaiya
in jail, so
in jail.
So that's why we don't. It's Kajula Niju.
Oh, okay.
मुरली वाला ना?
तो आज ड्रेसिंग वेलकम करके आए. Well, ladies and gentlemen, with this note, with this program, we leave you for this week's program. And hopefully next week we've got some other issues happening. Next week, the thanda hai na? No shows happening. But there's always something happening.
Quiet.
Those of you who want to do something here on Fiji Indian television, कुछ promote करना चाहते हैं, कुछ देना चाहते हैं, advertising, anything. We're not picking up just by that. You have to tell us कि आप कुछ यहाँ पे छोड़ना चाहते हैं. Then we will do it. Otherwise, we are not promoting anybody. अगर आप बताएंगे नहीं तो we won't know. So, if you request, we'll do it. चाहे पर कहीं बर्थडे पार्टी है, whatever is happening around the globe,
Charity shows,
anything that is happening, we here to help you. We here to एकता build करना चाहते हैं हम दुनिया में, क्योंकि we are scattered around the world.
Too much disunity.
And I always ask
we're trying to do our little bit to.
Yes. And a lot of politics, as you know, not just the politics of the Fiji. आप ऊपर क्यों देख रहे हो एक्शन में से यार, ऐसे क्यों देख रहे हो?
Politics
शुरू में
real politics.
I think the election,
community, you mean community politics.
I think lot of people are doing this because of election. I think सबके दिमाग में चल रहा है ना आजकल, हल गया है ना, and सब politically corrective बने जाते हैं ना.
लेकिन कम्युनिटी काम में जो हमारा जनता की सेवा में, उसमें पॉलिटिक्स नहीं होना चाहिए ना.
कितने से आराम से मंगल में बोले.
पदवी लोग देखते हैं, कुर्सी देखते हैं,
सर कैमरा इधर है,
फेम और फॉर्च्यून देखते हैं और अपने बढ़ावा के लिए देखते हैं ना. स्वार्थी लोग बोलते हैं उसको ना.
स्वार्थी ना
मतलब कि वो अपना ईगो, अपना बढ़ावा देखना चाहते हैं. तो हमारे कम्युनिटी वर्क में इट्स सर्विस फॉर पीपल, नॉट फॉर द सेल्फ.
वन फॉर ऑल. ना बड़ा ना छोटा. एक अपना पार्टी निकाली हम लोग. अभी लेट हो गया, we can't go.
Session close.
4 साल बाद
चलेंगे. चलो हम लोग.
It's too late for this one.
Yes, and you asked me the question, why didn't you ask Benimara कि हम election coverage कर सकते हैं? I should have asked that question, shouldn't I?
Now that you've met him, I think he should be okay.
Yeah, I think he's
to allow us.
If I asked him, he would have said, but then if I would have said yes, then I had to live up with it. And हम लोग,
and if you don't deliver, then we look
got
bad.
a full-time job. But after seeing his aroma, I mean not his aroma, his क्या बोलते हैं उसको?
Aura.
His aura. Aroma.
Yeah, we know.
Well, you hear an aroma of sandalwood anyway.
Hana का aroma.
Aura.
Lots of food I heard over there.
ना उसे क्या पूछूं मैं? And everybody's asking the same questions here. Land issue है, बच्चों का, education का. मैं बोला कि मैं ये सब नहीं पूछूंगा उनसे. He must be tired of giving the same
answers.
Right. So I asked him totally different question.
What did you ask?
Totally different question.
Next time दिखाएंगे
break के बाद.
Very good.
Now I've got to edit it, and there's some footages that is a lot of work, and hopefully we'll show it through Fiji Indian TV. So on that note, विदा लेते हैं, and guys, thank me for the flag, okay?
Thank you.
Yes.
Keep that.
अच्छा, has any other parties taken off flags like this, or any उनका promo material कुछ है? Have you seen anything?
I have not seen.
I haven't seen anything on any social network either. Although they are all on Facebook. All the parties on Facebook. Interestingly, आप मारोगे आएगा.
Yeah.
Labour Party का आएगा, and everybody आएगा.
So everybody is quiet. It looks like that only Fiji Fest is actually promoting. Yes, they're doing something about it. You don't hear anything about Labour Party, what they're doing. FNP, nothing.
छुपा रुस्तम.
You know what I like hearing? You walking and you hear things in the positivity नहीं सुनोगे.
No, negative. Yeah.
कितना जाने? 8-9 security guards है, और वो है उसकी औरत है. हाँ, गवर्नमेंट से पैसा निकाला होगा. अपने का थोड़ा भर के ही बोले भरा. कोई ना कोई दिया होगा ना, कोई ना कोई स्पॉन्सर करागा बोले. Nothing positive. Anyway,
आया है तो आ गया है.
So
let him give us his message.
Yes, let's decide.
And then people on the day will vote.
Decide. Yeah.
I haven't actually spoken to my family at all on election कि किसको वोट कर रहे हैं आप लोग. I mean that's their choice. They are living there, no? हम लोग तो यहाँ रह कर एक country को यहाँ वोट कर रहे हैं, and we are living with our politics in Sydney.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. It's been a good journey with us, guys, and thank you for the information and coverage and your voting. I hope कि आप लोग भी politically correct थे with the votings.
So.
Yeah,
hope so.
कि आप लोग backlash ना हो जाए, and
आज के लिए बस हमारा
hopefully we'll be seeing some videos of you singing around.
Yeah, फिर आगे चल के देखेंगे.
नहीं कल का जो हुआ ना.
Oh हाँ, will be probably on the YouTube by next week.
आएगा. Okay. Wonderful.
So अलविदा लेते हैं. शबा खैर.
Yep.
Until next week.
एक बार फिर हम मिलेंगे एपिसोड नंबर 29 में.
29 बहुत जोर से.
अच्छा सफर था. Nice journey.
And
thank you, audience.
Politics. Yes, more politics next.
It's coming. It's coming near.
Hotting
up now. So I'll prepare a list of candidates so I can start taking
more details.
More details. It's hotting up now. तो अभी news भी hotting up हो रहा है ना. काफी चीज hotting हो रही है.
Yeah.
Well, in that note, I'm leaving you with a song. आपकी गलियां में तेरी गलियां गाना है, और उम्मीद करता हूँ कि आप पसंद करें. From us, all three musketeers here.
Goodbye.
Have a good, safe trip home if it's tonight in your country, and if it's daytime, good morning. आपको कहना चाहते हैं? And किसी भी देश में रहे, मलेशिया, China, whatever languages you speak, you know, if you're watching this program, hey, hello.
रात है तो शुभ रात्रि.
Subscribe.
Yep.
Yes.
Shab Bakhair.
And all the best.
तेरी गलियां गलियां तेरी गलियां मुझको भावे गलियां तेरी गलियां तेरी गलियां गलियां तेरी गलियां यूं ही तड़पावे गलियां तेरी गलियां अश्कों में रोता है सरगोशी सी है ख्यालों में तू ना हो फिर भी तू होता है सिला तू मेरे दर्द का मेरे दिल की दुआएं हैं तेरी गलियां गलियां तेरी गलियां मुझको भावे गलियां तेरी गलियां तेरी गलियां